Hello, in this video, we're going to show how to create the third and fourth slides of the PowerPoint presentation. Here are the third and fourth slides. This slide and this slide. So we're going to insert a new slide, and we're now going to use this layout because what is artificial intelligence? The third slide has bullet points and a photo. So we need two content here. So let's type the title. You'll see that when you type a bullet point, you just keep typing until you reach the end of a sentence, and then you press enter to get the second bullet. Now, for this placeholder, we need to insert a picture. So we're not going to click to add text here. Instead, we're going to click on one of these 8 buttons here. So what you do is you point your mouse on top of each button without pressing it, just to see what each icon stands for. And remember, what we want to insert is a picture. Okay, so this button will be used to insert pictures. So now I click on it using the mouse, the left button on the mouse. I click on it, and then it brings up my disk storage so I can locate where that picture is found. So that picture, I provided it to you on Soul to download. So you go look at for the folder where you've saved your images. Okay, so my images are all here, and that picture is the AI brain. So I select it and I click insert, and there's the photo. Now we insert the fourth slide. The fourth slide, so I go back to home, I insert the next slide. The fourth slide will use this layout, title and content. So here's the title, and then for the content, you'll see that there are 4 boxes here. What I reused here is a SmartArt Graphic, which is also one of the requirements of your assignment. So we're going to insert the SmartArt Graphic, and after that we're going to insert this reference because this is something I got from a external reference, so I have the caption here. So for the SmartArt Graphic, again, we'll point at each of these buttons until we get the icon for inserting a SmartArt Graphic, which is this one. So now I click insert, and you'll see that PowerPoint comes with a lot of built-in SmartArt graphics. So this increases the visual interest in your presentation. Instead of just using all bullet points, we can choose to put our content in a SmartArt Graphic. For this particular slide, the SmartArt Graphic that I used is a list. Okay, so we'll go to the list, and I use this format. It's called a basic block list. So I select that and I click OK. Okay, and you'll see that it gives me 5 boxes by default. Now I only need 4, so I can click this arrow here on the left, and you'll see that there's 5 bullet points here. So I'll just type over here. You can also type directly in the box, but I feel more comfortable typing it here in the list. So I've typed the 4 points and I don't need the 5th one. So on the keyboard, I can just click backspace and that will delete that box. And now I have the 4 boxes here. And since I don't need this window, I can just click this X here and it closes that. I can open it again using this arrow. And the next thing, I'm going to insert the reference here. So for the reference, I need to insert a text box. So I click here, insert. And then I see here a text box and draw horizontal text box. So I click this. I position the cursor where I want to start typing. And I will enter the reference here. Okay, now the text box is a bit narrow, so you see these white circles here. You can just position on top of a white circle and just drag it to the left. And you can position it on the border and move it up a bit. Okay, so I continue typing. So here I have my reference. And one more thing about this slide is that if you look at the model answer, there's a comment on this slide, and the comment is actually right here. And so we can enter this comment. Okay, we can enter this comment. How to enter comments is, this is your slide. Down below, you'll see that there's actually a line here. When you point your mouse over it, it becomes like a white arrow with 2 arrowheads. You can move it up, and here you can click to add notes. So that's how you can enter more text to explain the content of this slide. So we've now created slide 3 and slide 4.